What's up guys, EJ here, and in this video I'm going to be showcasing some jumps on Argyle, Imperion, and Forbidden. This video is kind of last on my list because of how many spots have been patched on these three maps, but what spots are left on here I'll show in this video so you can use them in ranked. Hopping right into it on Argyle, there's a spot right here across this ledge. This only works on the side that has red on these walls. If you look on the other side over here, it's like a cyan green color. So on this side, it will not work. You cannot land, there's no ledge at all. It's just a blocker there. But for some reason, on this red side, you can just land there. You can either grapple in, or kind of land here like that. Either way, this is a nice spot. Sometimes I'll try and use it on my starting strat when I'm just, sometimes I'll grapple over here, get QT, jump up here, and I'll try and pop QT in this little spot right here, and just QT back to here, and sometimes I can get dropped with some players. Just a really nice spot, and one of the few ones that I really like that it has still remained unpatched on this map. Yeah. And then right next to that spot, or technically across the map, is kind of a similar spot. It's right here and right here along these walls. These spots aren't say as useful as the one on the red side, but they are still pretty nice. As you can see, it's a perfect repulse right up there, just like it is over there. The only thing that sucks is you can't get from the vent to this spot like you could to that spot. You can grapple up to that one still. Yeah, this one's not as useful, but I can still see someone making a play with it. Yeah. Here's probably one of the most difficult but still useful jumps in this game. If you hit a really precise low overjump off this little railing here, you can clamber up to this ledge. It's really difficult. I'll probably put a clip in here of me hitting it, but yeah, this one is very difficult. It's harder than a normal overjump because of how low the ledge is, but if you can hit it, it's a really useful jump. If that jump's a little bit too daunting for you, try this one over here. Hold crouch, jump onto this weapon pad, and then kind of strafe jump around, and you can clamber like pretty much anywhere here. This jump has a pretty forgiving curve. Just make sure you kind of edge your Spartan out a little bit, and you should be able to hit it pretty much every time after a little bit of practice. And if you happen to be in a bottom base on this map, here's an interesting way to play your life if you have grapple. If you just drop down here, there's just some weird barrier collision down here, and you can just sit here for about 10 seconds, and then just grapple out. You can grapple either here, or you can probably make it anywhere sniper side. Very situational, but nice to know just in case. Next I want to talk about these two vents on the side of the stairs here. If you jump on them, it's pretty simple to time a curb slide afterwards, as it's kind of angled in such a way that you're kind of falling off of it already, so it gives you that extra little boost on both sides. Very simple, very easy momentum just to use when you're rotating. Next I want to talk about this area on the map. You used to be able to stand on this door frame and this light. This was patched in the most recent update, but this is one of my favorite spots on this map. As kind of an alternative, you can sometimes get a jump off of these little vents right here. It's not as ideal as maybe going on that door frame, but I mean, if you can manage to land this jump, you might be able to use it like a player too. Moving on to Emperion, you used to be able to stand on literally every single one of these little ledges up here. I was actually planning to make a video back in season 4 on some of the spots that were still in this map. I never ended up making it. I might throw the clips in here after this little segment, but yeah, this was kind of a sick spot. If you just got up there, you could repulse up there super easily. But yeah, these are some cool spots that also got patched. Yeah. moving on to this jump on the side of sword. If you strafe jump off this box, you can clamber out here and jump down to OS or hold that angle. This spot is fairly risky and fairly difficult as you're risking falling off the map unless you have a repulse. If you can get consistent at this, it might be worth practicing, but yeah, definitely be careful with this one. I'll also briefly mention all these ledges out here. There's 3 of them. There's one here, and then one here as well. The only one that's useful in ranked is this lowest one, because you can actually, with a precise repulse, you can get off here, you can repulse from here, and barely land on that one. Still, I mean, that'd be a hell of a play, but that's very situational. Chechen has a clip of it from his Twitter. I'll probably slap it in here. But yeah, this is very, very situational.
Yeah. Yeah.
I also want to talk about wall kicks for a second. A lot of these walls have little places where you can do wall kicks. Specifically on here, all throughout Rocket Hall on either side, and there's a place here and here in Long Hall. So yeah, whenever you're just like moving about here, go for like a wall kick, just for that faster movement. This will let you get the jump on a lot of people and chase people when I guess they're not expecting it, because you can move faster than they are. There's also a spot on the edge of these staircases right here. If you gently like drop off the edge of the stairs, you can just sit down here, beta push or something like that. Make sure you're very careful when you're like walking onto the spot, because you could fall off pretty easily. But if you practice it, you should be able to do it pretty quickly every time. And if you can recall all the way back to when this map first came out, you could jump and land in this like entire crack spanning, like it goes back into the base. You can land here, you can land in all these little ledges for like creative ways to get up the tower. Yeah, all of this is gone. All of it. 3 for 3 killed all of it. You could do it like, I think they moved these boxes around, so you could do it in there as well. Yeah, a bunch of creative stuff. They just absolutely nuked from this map. So I mean that's pretty much it for this map now, because 3 for 3 is just decided to kill it all. So yeah, moving on. Alright, finally we're on Forbidden, and there really is not much. Most of the stuff that I have found on this map is just kind of like fun spots to use in like casual game modes with equipment. There's a jump up too as well, but I'm gonna also show those spots because they're really, we'd literally be on this map for less than a minute if I didn't, and I thought they were pretty cool. So yeah, here we go. So first up, if you grapple over here, there's a little ledge just right up here. You can jump off it, you can also stand on it. So yeah, pretty cool vantage point from up here. Yeah, just a cool spot. Next on the other side of this map is a spot right up here on this tree branch. This spot is really kind of cool. I really do like it. It's a really nice vantage point, and nobody is going to see you up here, so if you're up here, you can probably just hide for the whole game. Moving on to a more useful jump. This one might be kind of obvious to some people, but you can just jump straight from this little platform straight to top mid. Yeah, this one is really useful. You can clamber or no clamber it, and then you can also jump back. Jumping back is probably harder, but yeah, both of them very nice routes. I haven't actually tried using this to go for camo because I usually go for snipe and matchmaking, but yeah, definitely give that a shot as a camo starting strat. Here's an alternate way of doing that jump. If you line up on this box, you can hit a nice curb slide here to no clamber up to top mid. You can clamber as well. I don't really like this as much because of how risky it is, because you could obviously just miss this and go flying off. I could definitely see you getting consistent at it, but I don't know. I feel like this first jump is just so much more convenient that I really wouldn't use the other one too much, but let me know what you think. This one you might be able to get some use out of as well. Very, very specific situation, but you can just hold crouch and jump into here, and you can crawl across this whole part of it, even when it kind of jets you out, and then just jump back up, which which is pretty cool. So maybe if you get stuck over here, try using this. I don't know, very specific though, if you can use it. But yeah, that's it for this video, guys. On Argyle and Imperion, a lot of the jumps have been patched out, and Unforbidden, there really wasn't much to begin with. So I hope you still enjoyed, though. Stay up to date with all upcoming videos on my Twitter, and make sure to follow my Twitch as well, linked in the description. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.